Yo, it's your boy Jamal back with another episode, another installment of Mall Talk Network. Episode number 3 coming over your headpiece like, oh. Appreciate everybody that's been subscribing. Appreciate everybody that's been showing love. Everybody that's been supporting me. Thank y'all so much. Anyone that's been critiquing it, thank you all. I'm going to keep on going and I'm not going to stop. Logan Paul and Jake Paul, they've been making a lot of noise in the fight world, ruffling a few feathers of some big names. So I'm going to try to make the most sense of it, break down the facts, and then tell y'all what I think about all this shit that's going on. So let's get right to it. Floyd Mayweather is going to be fighting Logan Paul February 20th, 2021. If y'all haven't heard of Logan Paul is a YouTuber, started off in Vine, made his way to YouTube, turned it into different opportunities in acting, music gigs, and now boxing. He's now going to be stepping into the ring with Floyd Mayweather, arguably the greatest boxer of all time, and not really arguably the greatest defensive boxer of all time. So let's see how that goes. Last time Floyd was in the ring was against like some 14-year-old undefeated kickboxer in Japan. It was a 3-round exhibition match, and Floyd knocked him out in the first round.
Nasukawa trying to use his angles. Body shot by Nasukawa now. Mayweather just comes in and throws his own body shot. A beautiful right hand dropping his opponent. My goodness, the speed of Money Mayweather. Still, at 41 years old, he is in the opposite corner dancing away, Frank.
Wow, he's barely throwing anything behind these punches, and they're landing flush.
Nasukawa's doing everything he possibly can, and Mayweather drops him again! The speed of Money Mayweather. Nasukawa's having an extreme, and his corner has thrown in the towel! This fight hasn't even gone!
139 seconds, made 9 mil. So Floyd has had these kind of fights before. There's a lane, there's a industry for these white collar kind of boxing matches, and Floyd has been one of the first to step into that. We all know who Floyd is when he's really stepping in there competitively. I'm not expecting too much from this match. This is just Floyd getting more money, more cheddar, more lettuce, more cabbage, you know what I'm saying, more bread. 3-round exhibition match. Like I said, it's a money grab. This is Logan Paul. He's a YouTuber. He's not anybody that's been in the fight world. He's trying to make his way into it. I guess I'll give one little stat that would be a little interesting to compare the two, I guess. Floyd is 5'8", 150 pounds. Jake Paul is 6'2", 200 pounds. It's a huge discrepancy in weight and height. I don't think it's going to make too much of a difference. I think Floyd, even if it was a competitive match, would beat all the shit out of him, would beat all the hell out of him, in my opinion, if you ask me. I think he would wash him. But this is, like I said, this is a 3-round match. This is not a actual real boxing fight going on. This is just a 3-round exhibition match. It hasn't even been sanctioned yet. It's probably going to be sanctioned in Vegas. There's still some more facts that need to be put out on the table. What weight they're going to fight at, how the hell they're going to do it. I mean, there's still more to be figured out, but they did set the date. The date is February 20th, 2021. Floyd Money Mayweather.
This ain't Berto.
Hey, think what
this
you
ain't
want
Berto.
man.
This the real deal.
I'm gonna beat you till you respect me. I'm gonna beat you, I'm gonna make you call me pretty. I'm gonna beat you.
You better give me your check, you dumb motherfucker. I just seen the first episode. He told my mic on. Let me make sure my 24/7 mic on. This dumb motherfucker said he fighting because other fighters feel like they better than him. Man, you dumb motherfucker. You almost 40 years old. You better be fighting for a check, you stupid motherfucker.
The obnoxious, braggadocious, illiterate boxing legend that you love to hate or hate to love, depending on who you are, versus the loud and also a little obnoxious Logan Paul, YouTuber, Viner, whatever you want to call him. Now, more recently, his brother, younger brother, Jake Paul, has been making a lot more noise in the fight world, having a few choice words for a few UFC legends going back and forth. Paul and his team has offered Conor McGregor $50 million to a boxing match. This was sometime last week. I don't know the exact date, but that's what was done. It was proven, the proof of funds were put out there publicly that by Jake Paul and his team to show that they offered it. And Jake Paul had a couple words to say about that.
What the fuck is up, you Irish cunt? Good morning, Conor McGregor. I know you're probably beating up old dudes in a bar right now, or maybe you're jacking off because you're sick of fucking your wife. I mean, she's a 4, Conor. You could do a lot better, but happy Monday. My team sent you a $50 million offer this morning. $50 million cash, proof of funds, the biggest fight offer you've ever been offered, but you're scared to fight me, Conor. You're ducking me because you don't want to lose to a fucking YouTuber. You're 0-1 as a boxer. I'm 2-0 as a boxer. I just came off the 8th biggest pay-per-view event in history. But you want to fight Dustin Prober, who has less followers on Instagram than my fucking dog. That's a fact. And Dana White, you're a fucking pussy too. You ugly fucking bald bitch. You said there's 0% chance of this fight happening, but there's 0% chance of you getting some fucking pussy. Conor, you're scared. Dana, you're scared. Sign the fucking contract, you idiots. Jesus fucking Christ. Irish bitch. Fuck these guys.
That's his way of doing things. That's his style of making things happen in his life. So, hey, it must have worked for him before. That's why he's doing it again, you know. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. TMZ, after that, had an interview with Dana White, and he had a response to him.
On the percentage scale from 0 to 100, what are the chances that Jake Paul ever fights Conor McGregor?
0. Listen, man, I get it. These kids, listen, both these kids, him and his brother, have done a good job of injecting themselves into the fight world. Nate Robinson and trying to take on Conor McGregor are two different things. It's like his brother. You know, I said earlier this week, his brother lost to the video game kid from England.
Right.
Now you're going to fight Floyd Mayweather? That gets you a fight with Floyd Mayweather? That's pretty crazy. But I get it. There's a lot of money in it. There's a market for those kind of fights. It's not what I do.
After Jake Paul came out with the disrespectful video, one of my personal favorite fighters, the Stockton legend, the Stockton king, Nate Diaz, came out and on Twitter and said a few things about Jake Paul. It was right up Nate Diaz's lane of style and swagger and how he speaks, so I'm not really surprised that he had something to say. And of course, we all know the history between Nate Diaz and Conor McGregor. They fought twice. So after you fight somebody twice and then you see some little chicken shithead internet star coming around talking shit like that, even though there was a real gripe between Nate Diaz and Conor McGregor, as the former opponent of him, he has to step in because he knows what Conor McGregor is made of. He's not gonna let that little kid say something crazy about him like that. I mean, he really was stepping out saying a lot of wild shit about Conor. I'm surprised Conor hasn't came out and said anything. Jake Paul has 2 professional boxing matches. He just fought Nate Robinson, the former NBA star, former NBA dunk champion, back November 28th, I believe was the date. And that did not end well for Nate Robinson at all.
You can't do the same moves every time. You gotta make him think. He's gonna read you eventually. Yeah, make him think. There you go. Feint, step. Oh, there's a feint from Jake. Caught him. Oh my God! Down. Lord have mercy. Oh Jesus. Oh Lord. Snoop, talk about dropping it like it's hot, baby. Take my hand. Holy got up. Lead me on. Let me stand. Wow, nothing funny about what's happening with Nate Robinson, but Snoop Dogg is singing the hymns. He's trying to get spiritual. Oh, Lord! Mamma mia, the problem child proven to be.
It was not good. So, after about a week of back and forth between Jake Paul and all these UFC fighters and Dana White puts out a Twitter post with TMZ saying how he may just let Amanda Nunes fight him. And Amanda Nunes obliged. She has no problem doing it. I would love to see one of these things happen. Do I think any of this stuff is going to happen? No. Jake Paul is not going to step into any boxing ring with any of these people, including Amanda Nunes, Nate Diaz, and Conor McGregor. Like I said, there's a lane for these kind of fights. There's a lane for these white-collar boxing matches where non-professional fighters are stepping in the ring with other non-professional fighters and doing it. Floyd is the only one who was once professional doing it with non-professionals. Like I said, that's Floyd. He was the first to do it. He was one of the first ones on it, so he can do that. Dana White has made it clear that he's not interested in any of those kind of fights. He's going to leave that for the people that want to do it. He has too much respect for the sport, too much respect for the fighters, and the fighters have each other's back as well, as you can see. Because the way Jake Paul was talking, he had a little too much dip on his chip, if you know what I'm saying. That's not really what you want to do if you try and get into a fight. The UFC is all about honor and respect. These guys are Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belts. These guys have mastered ancient styles of fighting, which all start with the foundation of respect and honor for the opponent. And just throwing money around isn't going to get these guys to jump out of their seat. and train for 3 weeks to fight you. And they probably wouldn't even train for 3 weeks to fight Jake Paul. I think it's just a situation of a money grab. He's trying to turn his career down another lane and become a legit boxer. After coming off of this Nate Robinson fight, he's really high up in the sky right now. A little too hype is what I would say. He needs to calm down and think about what he's doing, because he will get embarrassed by any one of these 3 fighters. He'll be embarrassed by Nate, Amanda, and Conor. And then you can go grab somebody from the Ultimate Fighter right now, and they'll probably wash him in a boxing match. So I appreciate the moxie, I appreciate the confidence, but like I said, too much dip on the motherfucking chip. We see what's going to happen February 20th, 2021. His brother Logan is going to be fighting Floyd Mayweather. He's been real quiet about it. He's not talking too crazy. He had a little Twitter post about it, talking about he's so small and talking about his height and all that. But he's not talking disrespectfully about his family or his wife like Jake Paul was. Jake Paul completely jumped off the rails with his talk. So, Logan Paul, Floyd Mayweather, it's official, February 20th, 2021. We don't know where it's gonna be or what time exactly, but we have the date. Let me know what y'all think. You got his brother Jake Paul going out talking real crazy, real greasy with these other fighters. Let's see how that turns out for him. I don't think it could end up good at all, because at some point in time, he's gonna run across one of these dudes, and he's gonna have to eat those words, man. So let me know what y'all think of all this nonsense going on. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Make sure y'all leave a comment down below. Tell me what y'all think about Jake Paul and his antics. Let me know what y'all think was going to happen in this Floyd Mayweather-Logan Paul fight. Once again, it's your boy Maul from another episode of Maul Talk Network. Thank you guys for showing so much support. Once again, it means so much to me. I'll see y'all again. Episode 4 is going to be coming real soon. See y'all. Deuce.